And apparently I've just been talking for the last 5 minutes to no avail. Thank you for that, Anna. Once again, my professionalism shines forth. So, where was I? Yeah, I should have resolved that now. Yes, according to everything that I'm looking at now, you should be able to hear me. So, what was I saying? Yes, yesterday. Turned out quite interesting. I managed to shoot the moose at relatively long range. I swear, the moose soaks up bullets and arrows like nobody's business. At the same time, while I was trying to stalk the moose, the bear decided to come into the line of sight at some significant distance. I estimate at least 200 meters. And so I threw a shot at it with the rifle. And according to the statistics, it's dead as well. So today, I need ideally to find the bear, harvest as much of that as I can, at least the fur and the moose. I don't think I can possibly harvest both of them because they will despawn within 3 in-game days, and given that I'm looking at an estimated 50 plus kilos of meat, I don't think I can harvest and cook all of that before it despawns. Oh, that's very nice of you to say, Anna. Anyway, I did waste entirely too much ammunition in the process, I think, but it was gratifying, I have to say. Right, let's see, because if I remember, the weather is good enough that I can actually do all this, and the first thing I'm going to do is drop the rifle, because I don't think I need it. And now, hang on, do I have water? I do have water. And I need to cook more water today. Do I have any upstairs? I'm not sure that I do. Nope, I need more water at some point. I think I've got some sodas. Do I have any food on me? I do. My biggest danger now is the wolf over there. But the moose should be visible. There it is. And I have no idea where the bear is. So I need, ideally, to get on with this in fairly short order. And I'm not in the mood to mess around if I do come across the wolf. Because I will almost certainly encounter him at some point. I wish there was an easier way down. Oh, there it is. Eating rabbit. Don't think I hit him. Told you I wasn't interested in exactly messing around with the wolf today. Oh, drat. I need a fast way down, and I don't seem to have one. No. Hopefully I just reminded it that it ought to be a little bit scared of me. with a bit of luck, I can get the skin from both animals and the meat from one of them. That would be ideal. I'm not going to 100% trust that this thing is dead. Yeah, the shot I made, by the way, at the bear was from this rocky outcrop in front of me all the way over there. Oh, what is that, 200 meters? I'm not feeling too bad. I went swimming this morning, as is my wont. Do I have my arrows? Oh, I've got a spare arrow. There's an arrow. I did unleash a couple of arrows at the moose. And the other one, if I've got any luck at all... Nah. Poor moose. Yeah, I was shooting at the moose from that outcrop over there. Oh, look. There's another arrow. So we'll quarter this. I am playing on a PC, Linux. Welcome, and I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm terribly sorry. So we'll grab one of those, which makes me nice and stinky. And I will certainly have to face the wolf again. And I'm running out of water. Yeah, so no, this is a Linux system, Mint and Cinnamon front end. If you want more details, I have a 5800X3D CPU and an RX 7800 GPU. 32 gigabytes of RAM. So it's not top end, but it does a pretty good job. And it's generally pretty good for streaming. There are a few games which will show obvious some obvious performance issues. But I can generally tune them so I can get 60 frames a second while streaming. And I fully expect to have that wolf decide to take my existence personally. This would be a... You think it would learn its lesson? You can... Okay, he's dead. I actually could have taken that shot with the bow probably, but like I say, I'm not in the mood to mess around today. I certainly got time for another trip. Cooking all this stuff is going to be a problem. Seeing as I've got a big chunk of the meat, I ought to really go and see if I can't find the bear. I hope it's relatively close. I do not feel like having to haul this much meat around for so far, but I definitely want the bear pelt. Oh, I hope the weather doesn't close me in. And what I'll probably do next is go see if I can find the bear. So I think that's what I'll do next. And reminder, I definitely need to cook water up this evening. I've got to juggle all these things. Right. Yeah. $5 kilograms. Wow. That's a lot. Right, let's go see if I can find... Let's go see if I can find the bear. I am somewhat disappointed that I did not get an achievement for that long shot at the wolf. Sorry, at the bear. I mean, that really was, to be honest with you, a heck of a shot. Like I say, I reckon it was 200 meters. My mind wants to say it was more like 3, but I don't know distances in the game so well. So now what I got to do is retrace the bear's steps. And the reason I say I think the bear's dead is because of this. Bears killed 5. Up to this point it was bears killed 4. 3 in Pleasant Valley, 1 in the Coastal Highway, and 1 here. The problem being I've got no idea where that bear can be. However, I can quickly check out the truck. Here we go, I found Matt's truck. Last time I was here, I got moose stomped. Oh, that's interesting. In fact, I got moose stomped almost exactly here. And there's the arrow I fired at the moose. I did actually hit it. And there's the other arrow. Right. Where's the bear? And the reason I want the bear skin is because I want to be able to repair my bearskin coat. I'm probably going to bake the moose skin. Oh, that's interesting. That looked like blood. Huh. And that would be from where I shot it. Well, that's definitely interesting. Anybody got any idea where I can find a dead bear? I suppose the best chance I've got is to follow its usual pattern. And let's and hope it shows up when I do some mapping. I just remembered, I think there's another wolf over here. No, that is barrels. Does anybody happen to know where the bear cave is? My guess would be over there. Over there, we'll check that on the way back. Still, at least I got 16 kilograms of moose. I don't think he comes around this way. I think he came around this way, didn't he? I mean, I'm assuming this is the same bear. I did encounter it around the corner over here, to my considerable surprise and slight consternation. Alright, it's getting late, so I'm going to head back, go via the... Oh, come on. Go via the little island over there, if I can get to it without falling through the ice. At least, if I find it, I'll just know where it is. Black lumps on the ice are always tempting to investigate, but I'm pretty certain those are just barrels. But if I were to bet on the location of a cave immediately around here, which is technically what I'm doing, it would be over there somewhere, so that's why I'm heading. So technically I am in moderate safety for 3 in-game days, so Saturday, if I stream Saturday, that's when everything probably respawns. I think that's right. It does seem to be 3 real-time days, and then the more predatory wildlife respawns. Yeah, it's not showing it. A cave here, is it? I am now slightly paranoid about galloping hoof noises. It's all the moose's fault. I swear, there's nothing more terrifying now to me than the audible galloping of a moose. I think my most terrifying moment so far playing this game was after I'd been curb stomped by it. I was making my way back through the blizzard when I'm used to being safe in the blizzard, and the moose is at the far end of the bridge waiting for me. So you see this monstrous thing looming up in the ice, through the snow. You can barely see it, and there's this blasted moose waiting for me, apparently. Now fortunately it decided not to pursue its interest in me after I took a shot at it with the rifle, because I wasn't going to... Oh, thank goodness for this. Goodness, I've been wanting maple. Huh. Okay. Okay, I just take the hide. I don't need the meat, and I don't need the guts. So, where's the bear? I mean, granted, I haven't had the opportunity to do what you might call a comprehensive search, but, don't do that to me! Grief. Didn't I do an episode that I entitled When Cervidae Attack? They don't need to attack me. They just need to... Hang on. That's the... Hang on, did I... That should be the deer, isn't it? I will double check. Yeah, yesterday was funny. I did one of those... had one of those semi-prophetic moments that crops up occasionally. Oh no, that's the... Yeah, alright. Always worth double checking. Because I rather as a joke, I posted a picture which showed a moose and a bear in the same image. And sure enough, that's more or less what happened. I didn't find the bear, no. No idea where it is. I still have a day or so, and I still need to get as much of the meat as I can.
Too much stuff to carry.
All right. So now I have to carefully apportion time. It's interesting that I actually went over that way, and obviously the that region hadn't been rendered, and there was some blood on the ice. So I'm still a little miffed that I didn't get an achievement. I mean, you know. Of course, it could be up there. I will check that tomorrow, so to speak, in game. Cannot remember the best way up. I think it was up here, wasn't it? No, that wolf should be either dead or dying right now, so... If you want a rough guide for how much meat you need in a day to maintain the carry bonus, it turns out to be about a wolf's worth. Eat a wolf a day, keeps the doctor away. What I might do actually is build a fire outside, that way I can do two things at once. Because I definitely need to get some of this stuff cooking. Actually, I could build two fires probably. Of course, with my luck, there'll probably be a blizzard tomorrow. But at least I've got, what, 25 kilos of meat transported back. I miss my six spot cooker. That thing was so useful. Right, so I've got two things I need to do simultaneously here. Drop that. Eat that. Drink this. Go inside, grab my drop off my where's my drop that, drop those. I have the means to make a bow, that's good. Right, so let's start a fire. I did this in the wrong order. Let's get the water cooking. Hang on. Did that in the wrong order. $57, $56. Hang on, that is 1 hour 35, that's 2 hours 10. Harvest this, because that takes 32 minutes, doesn't it?
dusk. So that can't be far behind.
Oh, drat. Oh. Sure.
Might have to drop some gear.
Oh, that's not a desirable outcome. Okay, well, I got some. And I guess I'm going to have to go inside. So I'm essentially going to do this until I'm exhausted.
Come on. If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, I think I've pushed my luck about as much as I wish to right now. I have a question actually. If I harvest the meat and then leave it in the snow, does it despawn? Guess I can find out. Right. Okay, that's alright. Let's try a little something here. Let us drop that. One good thing about having plenty of clothing, I can do stuff outside nice and early and not freeze to death. Right. Back to bear hunting. Bright and early. I should be comparatively safe now. Of course, having said that, I'll probably find out that I'm not comparatively safe. But I haven't completely retraced every place the wolf can go. Not the wolf, the bear can go. I did, famously, in my own mind, have both the wolf and the moose both determined to do unpleasant things to my features in more or less exactly the same location. And that's interesting. I would almost say that's promising. What are you marking? Oh, it's the wolf. It's the dead wolf. No, I don't think I did. I have a cave marked on the map. It's up that way somewhere. I haven't found a bear cave around here. So that's the wolf I shot. If anybody sees arrows or dropped ammunition, let me know. Look guys, you found the wolf. Can you find the bear for me? Oh, that cannot possibly... Hello, what's that? Oh, it's a rock, isn't it? You now sort of feel an obligation to check out any irregularly shaped rock. And it is in fact an irregularly shaped rock, which is of no use to me whatsoever. Ah! Now, what's that? Honestly strikes me as being too far away, but we'll have to check it. There is a cave up here. In fact, that's the only cave I've got on the map. So, that's the only one I know about. There it is, I think. Or is that a rock? Nope. That's the bear. Found it. Alright, let's grab some of this. Wow, it's a long way to take stuff back. So we'll quarter it. Actually, there's a question. I ought to try this. Let's try this. Let's harvest this. And I'm going to drop it here. See whether or not it despawns.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Actually, do I want to take 2 of these? Yep. Oh, it's still comparatively early in the day too. So that is a question for you, Anna. I know if I quarter an animal, then the quartered bags will despawn. If I then harvest each bag and drop the meat, does the meat despawn? The raw meat? I don't think raw meat despawns, does it? So perhaps I should just focus on getting all the stuff back, harvesting it, and then cooking it later.
Gear's starting to slow me down.
Complain, complain, complain. It would be far more appropriate if he said something helpful like, "Oh, I have all this meat. I can survive for a bit longer." But no, all I get is complaints. I mean, I grant you, he did get his ribs broken. Twice. Okay, ruin is fine. I can cook it and get it back. That's alright. I'm not sure why. Oh, quartering doesn't take as long. Yeah. Yeah, because I've cooked rancid meat to the point where it was edible again, so... So who knows, maybe I can get this stuff. Although, how it's going to ruin in weather like this... I mean... What is it in temperature-wise here? Minus 20 degrees centigrade? Minus 30? This is like a deep freeze. It should keep more or less indefinitely. Okay, so basically focus on getting the meat back, dropping it off, and then so this is getting towards the end of my second day, so I need to get that other stuff back as fast as possible. I wouldn't mind so much if it was simply the chance that some hungry animal would then come after it. But, you know, that would be an acceptable loss. But I've shot everything around here. Although I think there's a wolf due to respawn tomorrow, maybe over that way. With a little bit... You know, with a little bit of luck, I've rendered this place safe for a few days. I mean, real-time days. In-game days, I don't know. I mean, it even says, you know, that the harvested, the quartered meat is frozen solid. I mean, that should, you should just be able to leave it there. I mean, do they think that would make the game too easy? Oh, we're sorry. You've got far too many resources. We'll just take them away from you now. I mean, to be honest, if I hadn't shot the bear, going and recovering the moose would be downright perilous, and I would have probably had to shoot the bear anyway. I've got time to go and get more moose. What I do find also kind of weird is, you know, you make all this stuff out of animal skins, but you can't then use leather to repair the animal skins. It has to be the same precise animal that you created it from. I mean, I should be able to, you know, repair my moose skin cloak with a wolf skin. I don't see why that's not a thing. And I don't think you can even make leather out of animal skins, can you? Despite the fact that by curing the animal skin you have effectively made leather. Now you could say, well, okay, it's going to vary depending on whether or not you cured the animal with the fur out, but still, you know, you should be able, I mean, you might, you know, you should be able to say, get to 100% on your bearskin coat, repair it with, having repaired it with, I'm going the wrong way. You know, but having, maybe you lose half a degree of warmth. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Focus, focus, focus. I mean, I sort of understand that repairing shoes with animal leather, okay, maybe a bit iffy, but you're talking animal skin clothing. We're not talking high fashion here. I mean, for heaven's sake, look at him. That's not high fashion.
Too heavy.
And the reason I'm not picking up all three is I'm moving slowly enough as it is. This is sort of my minimal acceptable movement speed. Hi, Ethan. Well, the good news is... actually, I might be able to use the fires outside. No, I don't. That's right. New tactic. Harvest all the meat first. Harvest all the meat first, and then cook it, so... And here's another one for you. Why don't the crows... Why don't the crows show me where the bear was? But they showed me where the wolf was. How is your day going, Ethan? What time is it? Okay. This is actually the most awkward meat retrieval I think I've had to do. I've actually gotten fairly lucky in the past. In what was it? Do you remember the bears in Pleasant Valley? I got those pretty much on my doorstep. The moose, the other moose, was again pretty much on my doorstep. Alright, see how we're doing with longevity. Mouldy. Okay, yeah, it does. Okay. I need water now. And the reason I'm doing this now is because I do need water, so if I'm making water, I might as well cook at the same time. And I will basically stay out here until I start getting cold or his exhaustion levels drop to 0. What? They don't do things in the game that make sense?
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Oh. Well, in real life, all kinds of... yeah, never mind. Life. Don't talk to me about life. Marvin the paranoid android.
It's starting to weigh me down.
And basically I'm going to continue doing this until he complains. Hang on, how much longer have I got? 39, 51, 39, 55, 56. Right, let us drop all this meat off. That should keep me going, that should keep me going. Right, we're getting somewhere. And I have more than enough water now to last me a couple of days. Yeah, I got it timed pretty good. And I have been streaming for nearly 70 minutes, so I am going to do my inevitable. I am going to exercise my bladder, have a bit of a stretch. I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes, so I will see you then. In the meantime, please don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'm back. I have food, I have water. Let's, whoops. See about getting myself upstairs if I can remember where it is. Where am I? Oh, I think I'm... There we go. Yeah, I know one thing I can do is drop some of this. Thank goodness I am feeling a lot more secure in my water supply. Right, off we go again. I've got water. I'm probably carrying firewood, aren't I? Yeah. What else am I carrying that I shouldn't be? Ah, yes. I'm still carrying the black bear hide. Ah! Okay. Alright. What have we got? That's curing. That's curing. Okay, I can fix a few things. I'm not going to do it now. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, please no. This is not the weather I wish it to be. Oh, you irritating game. There's a... Ah, yes. Yes, that's a good idea. You bloomin' game. Ooh, is it clearing? It's clearing. It's clearing. Yes, it's clearing. Okay. And we're off. Oh, that's funny. At least I think it's funny, but then I have a weird sense of humour. So I'm going for the bear meat. Which has the most calories in game? Is it bear or moose? That's moose. I think it might actually be bear. So from a calorie content, I might be best advised to go after the bear. Moose. I think I've got most of the moose. I've got one bag left. If I can make 2 trips, I'll get most of the bear. Ah, there it is. I haven't checked in here. Let's have a wee look. I also need to get wood.
Something's gotta go.
Probably be a better idea to harvest in situ, leave the meat on the ground. I'm not sure. Certainly makes it easier to quickly pick up and go. Actually, it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, I suppose. I'm hoping to stream this evening, but I don't know. I'll see how tired I am. I kind of want to stream Journey, which I know is of probably no interest to anybody watching. Yeah, but then the morning crowd wouldn't get to see what I was doing. And this has very much become a morning tradition. Yeah, Journey is this... it's a journey. It can be interpreted in many different ways. On the one hand, you're basically this lone traveller making your way across a desert and frozen landscape. But the interpretation is left up to the player. I tend to interpret interpret it as an analogy for adult life. Music's fantastic. And the ending can be significantly emotional, especially the first time. Sky, which I know you know I stream as well, is the not sequel but successor to Journey. It basically takes Journey and expands on it. Although the emphasis is quite different. Journey's a single-player game. You do sometimes encounter other players that you can't really interact with them. So Journey. So Sky is basically Journey kicked up a bit. And Sky has this ultimate goal, if you like, of a selfless self-sacrifice, and that first time round, that's quite emotional. But Sky, being multiplayer, has this fairly encourages, if you like, the making of friendships, helping people out. I have, in fact, one day I ought to stream it. I've made friends because I helped them out when they were in trouble in Sky. And I've been known to just simply play a session where I just hang around locations that I know that are risky for new players and help them out. That's actually quite rewarding. You don't get anything for it, there's no benefit to doing so, except the nature of the game encourages that, which is rather nice. And it is generally speaking, a very positive community. Oh, loads of time. Oh, it looks like bear and moose are about the same. Yeah, I don't make a lot of friends, but one of them sometimes shows up here to watch. I don't know if you remember Thivia at all, but I rescued her once from the hidden forest. And we've been essentially playing together for, oh grief, how long? Not a year, it's not been that long. 6 months, 8 months, something like that. And there's somebody else I know that I can't remember the circumstances under which I've met them, but I've been playing with them for months. I think I checked. Yeah. No, that's a kilogram each, I think. Oh, that's moose. Oh well, never mind. I'll double check when I go back. But you all have heard me talk about relative toxicity in games, so I won't go on. Ah, yes, there is that. But fortunately, regardless of difficulty level, I believe my cooking level's up at level 5. And as for not getting sick, no, you've heard me talk about the not getting sick. You can get sick off meat from herbivores. They have parasites. And bear is quite edible. It's no more risky than any other meat, if you cook it thoroughly. And that is the thing, of course, if you cook it thoroughly. Yeah, early game, I do not fancy taking on a moose, I can tell you.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Whoops. Make sure you're clicked on the right place before you pick something up. Yeah. You can get parasites off fish if it's not cooked properly. I mean, ideally, you don't really want to eat sushi fresh off the fish. You want to flash freeze it for 7 days before you convert it into sushi. Oh, it's like I say, if you this meat that we've got sitting outside, in principle, it's frozen solid, and that should kill any parasites. It takes a while,
Carry this load for much longer.
but you can do it. I mean, you do not want to start having a look at the kind of parasites that can infect animals. It starts to make your skin crawl. I imagine my clothing must be getting quite damp. Yup. Oh, I just realised there are 10 watching. Hello, everybody. If you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe. And or comment. Can you? Oh, that is really strange, Anna. What you said in YouTube chat didn't show up, but it showed up on my chat display here on OBS. Maybe I should pay more attention to the chat in OBS. How weird. Yeah, a comment you made just got completely ignored in YouTube chat, but it showed up on OBS. How weird. It does seem to be I say a regular feature. When people are live streaming, everything can and will go wrong at some point. Ow. That doesn't sound like fun. Yeah, no, there's a whole comment that you made. You said, if you eat just bear or wolf meats, you can still get parasites even with cooking level 5. I can see that in OBS. Can't see it in Yahoo at all. YouTube at all. It's really funny that Restream does better replaying chat than YouTube it does itself. Right. Okay, I've got time to go and get the meat from the moose. And then I can harvest, and then I've got everything. I really didn't think I would get most of this meat. I thought I'd end up losing half of it, but okay. Oh, I can't see it on YouTube at all. Makes me wonder how much I've missed in the past. Maybe I ought to just look at the... I can actually see to my left here. I can actually see the chat quite clearly. Reading glasses help. The only downside to viewing chat on OBS is I have, obviously, as you can see, have a fairly limited amount of space to display stuff. Right, let's drop this off and go and get the moose. Yeah, that's the advantage. Obviously, I have a 27-inch display over there, so, and I could enlarge what I'm seeing if I needed to. Right, let us. Oh, I've still got a bit left. Yeah, these two 27-inch displays I've got are slightly weird. They're by AOC, They're advertised as being what is it? 2560 by they're 1440p screens I've got, and they're advertised at up to 144 megahertz refresh. That's fine. Well, what they don't tell you is that if you have DisplayPort connection, they're 4K screens at 60 Hz. That's not advertised. And again, if you have DisplayPort, use the DisplayPort connection, they will refresh at 180 Hz. I did not, but now... Ah, okay. Alright. Well, I'm already on the way to pick up the moose, and I'm then going to go back and harvest everything, so... Actually, now that you say that, that makes a sort of sense. Because they weigh 8.5 kilos, but when you harvest it, you only get 4.5 kilos of meat from it. I think I've got time. You know, the more I look at it, from there to there, that's a lot more than 200 meters. Oh, I suppose that would be true, wouldn't it? Yes, of course, because you've got bones and what have you in there. Yeah. But you know, that never even occurred to me. I mean, that is silly. Well, seeing as I'm here, I might as well get the wolf. What time of day is it? I've still got time in the day. Fresh wolf meat, anybody? Oh.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
At this rate, I'm going to be able to make another wolfskin coat. So, basic rule then is just harvest the meat off the carcass a bit at a time, don't bother quartering it. Is there any benefit to quartering the meat? And the reason I do is because Bubba suggested it when I shot that moose the first time. I suppose it reduces the amount of time you spend outside, if the conditions are iffy. Right. So at least in principle, I've got everything back. All I need to do now is go get some wood and cook it. It's a shame they don't let you do stuff with the bones. I mean, you know, there's marrow in those bones. Especially something like a bear and a moose. Although there would be in deer bones as well. Right. Well, progress has been made. I just gotta harvest everything. Yeah, no, I don't bother with small animals, but... I can't remember what I was saying anyway.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, that bear meat does not look very pleasant, it has to be said. And how is it mouldy so quickly? Come on. Oh yeah, look, there's only 900 calories. Compared with 1125. What am I carrying that is so stinky?
Too heavy.
Oh, I didn't realise I was carrying that. Oh, no. Where's my cooked? I can't find my cooked meat. Alright, what time of day is it? Okay, I might have time to go and grab some firewood. Cooking session in the morning. Massive cooking session. Well, at least it can't complain that I haven't been spending time outside. Do I have any convenient firewood nearby? Apparently not. Could have sworn there was. Oh, there isn't. Alright. Why can't I cut these up? Well, apart from the fact that I would then risk the hillside falling down on me. Oh, we'll grab that. Ah, look at this. Perfect.
Looks like night is coming.
That's a good start. And we're back to my favourite time of the day. Or favourite appearance, I should say. And I know, I've said that before. It's quite pretty. Okay, so this turned out moderately successful. Quite happy with the way that turned out. Well, that was a very useful day. I mean, not only did I get the moose and the bear, but there's rabbit and deer over there. I got a couple of maple branches so I can make another bow if I need it. What's my current status of my bow? 20%. So yes, I definitely need to remake another bow. I got some of my arrows back.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Which is nice. I've got more meat than I know what to do with. And he's exhausted enough that this will make the night go much more quickly. Oh, 215 days. Not bad. Okay, let's what do I need? I need firewood. I need to pick up some water. One thing I haven't done is check my status. I've only got 64 hours to go, unless I get tromped again. I'll feel a lot better when my carrying capacity is back to where it should be. Do I want... No, I want to go and collect firewood. Thank you. I must admit I never expected I would last this long. Now that I've said that, I'll probably end up, well, I don't know, being savaged by an angry rabbit. What was the name of the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Yeah, 14 people. If you all subscribe, I'd make 120. Assuming that you're not already subscribers, of course. Hello, Taylor. I swear those deer are conspiring to give me a heart attack. There used to be killer rabbits in Minecraft, from what I gather. I think they took it out, but I never encountered one. I don't know about the rabbits are nice in the game, unless you mean nice and tasty. Now, having said that, I am by no means certain that I never saw the killer rabbit in Minecraft, so I will have to check. I am by no means, now that I think about it, I'm by no means certain that it ever actually existed. Perhaps the killer rabbit in Minecraft is sort of like Herobrine.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
How come I can't break down this tree? Well, you know, the legends of Herobrine occurred after an upgrade that did in fact move stuff around and break things, and that's pretty much when the legend of Herobrine got started.
Anything for a drink right now.
And of course, there is that famous picture that somebody posted. And then there is the running joke in the release notes: removed Herobrine from the game. And there is actually a player somewhere who has the gamer tag Herobrine. So there is genuinely a player called Herobrine. But unfortunately, I never saw anything even vaguely peculiar in the game. Alright, I have time to do something constructive. Don't know why I'm dropping it. What do I need? I've got my pot. I've got this, I got that. It's... I have streamed. I did do a stream a few base tours, actually, somewhere around hiding in my playlists. So yes, I wouldn't mind streaming Minecraft. So if you go look in my playlist, you can see I do a few selected base tours of my own, some of my own stuff. It's not necessarily hugely impressive, but you know, I think I said in at least one of the streams, this is what, you know, everybody in the Hermitcraft YouTube community is used to seeing, you know, these fantastic, wonderful, artistic stuff. Well, I've got news for you. I am as artistic as a kick in the head. So what I streamed instead was, here's what an average player will do. Because not everybody can be, you know, as artistic as some people. My son is more artistic than I am. Fine. Yeah, it would make sense. And give you the option about how much you want to harvest. You don't have to harvest the entire tree. Streaming Minecraft actually is not... I found it fairly easy, because you end up talking about how you developed things, how you put things some places, the stuff that happens. There's an awful lot to talk about in a Hermitcraft live stream, depending on what you're doing. Trying to explain how some of the redstone work could take hours. And I can do redstone, sort of.
This gear is slowing me down.
I need to check how tired he is, don't I? Oh, not tired enough to stop.
I need to drop something.
Yeah, we'll sort your weight complaints out in a second, Mackenzie. Well, looks like I got all the moose cooked, or nearly. Progress. No. I mean, how can it go rancid so quickly? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Getting dark up here. Time to look for shelter. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah. It's getting tired enough now. Right, and I am going to bring this to an end. No, they're both 11:25. That was relatively good timing. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this. This was actually a kind of a satisfying day for me. I have meat for days and a relatively safe environment to explore in. Oops. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. How long have I been playing this and I don't know what I'm doing? Hang on. I'm just idly, randomly hitting buttons now. So, I will... Where's my... I can't see the bed. There we go. So, I will take us through the night and bring the stream to an end when we wake up in the morning. Thank you everybody for listening to me ramble on for 2 hours. I do appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed it. And nice having you here, Anna. Nice having everyone else here. Please share, pass the word that there's this weird English man who's making his inept way through the long dark. Thank you. And what am I doing? I am just going to pass some time. At least I'm in no rush now. I need to fix some of my clothes. I don't need to, but I will, because otherwise, What's the weather like? Not too bad. I still have to cook all this lot. All that needs to be cooked. And the meat, and the wolf. I'm set for a couple of weeks. Anyway, I will be back doing the long dark 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time tomorrow, all being well, and I will see some of you then.